All right, y'all. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami. It was giving a lot of lackluster, but we're going to just, chat about a little bit of it, okay? First off, Florence. The Florence and Marlin to me are the most uninteresting people on the damn show in all honesty. But she had a performance that she felt she bombed because she ain't had no backup dancers and she ain't have Trina. Why Trina didn't show up? Maybe it has something to do with Joy or whatever. But Trina didn't show up. But the biggest thing was the fact that Marlon showed up to be a support system to her, but then later on turned around and outed her. So I believe that was one of her sisters. And he was wrong for that. I felt like Marlon was out of line. And I also hate the fact that her mom knows that this man has smashed on her and her other daughter, yet you're still advocating for your oldest daughter to still, however old, you're still advocating for her to stay with the very man that disrespected your family. Like, it's stupid. What did y'all think about that one?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. With Flo, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm interested to know why Trina didn't show up. Like, what happened? I
She
think
said she
that
got caught in traffic.
yeah, I know that's what she said, but I think that her girlfriend had a point. If it was another show, you account for stuff like traffic. But I ain't mad at her about it, but I just think that part was interesting. I'm with you, Jamie. When her mama was like, Marlon, Marlon, Marlon at the end, I was like, hold on. Wait. She just said, ain't you the same one that fucked Marlon? I'm like, do
Ooh.
her mama know? Her mama gotta know. And her mama is still capable. See, this is the thing. Her mama is projecting all her relationship trauma. Just like
Mm-hmm.
what's Martell mama name? Marlene, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Marlene projects her. Parents need to stop thinking that just because somebody has something slightly better than what they had, that it's acceptable, and
Mm.
it's not. So I think that's just what she doing. So,
Yeah.
do y'all think
Oh,
the relationship is real? It kind of reminds me of whenever Erica Mena and Sin start dating. It was given like we look alike, we both bad bitches. Let's be together.
I don't think it's real. I do feel
I
like
don't
it's
either.
storyline.
Me too. I don't feel like it's real at all. And I also feel like I'm sorry because her mama was even like, "Girl, I'm not worrying about this little girlfriend." What she did ask was, "Can she take care of you and your three kids?" And she was like, the reason why that annoyed me is because Marlon didn't take care of her and her three kids. Okay,
Mhm.
Marlon was in his car with the windshield missing, and she was in her luxury vehicle. Like to us from the outside looking in on the show, it already looked like she's taking care of everything anyway. He ain't taking care of shit. Like he might do stuff in the industry and all that, but financially, I don't think that he has it like that.
Mhm.
So that's annoying to me. But the mama, when I tell you, she would have got mama. Why don't you fucking marry him then? For me, like that. I'm sorry, y'all, but I really have a level of I don't give a fuck at a certain point. I know a lot of people feel like it don't matter what you do, you don't disrespect. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Shoot me.
Mm.
But you you say Marlon, 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 Marlon to me after he ate a girl out on a pool table at a club that we own together.
Damn.
I'm gonna curse you out. I'm probably gonna curse you out.
Damn. He did that too. I feel like smashing on a sister was like even bigger. Where girl, he doing that? Like, god damn, Marlon's
He just ate the
trash.
girl out. They ain't even fuck. She was like, he just ate me out. And that's
Yeah,
insane to me. For you to be
Trifling
that
as
much,
fuck.
come on.
Marlon,
Yeah, no,
Marlon,
you could never
Marlon.
look me in the face again.
Hell no, absolutely not. Ray J and Prinky, they over there trying to set up a Marta and Safari after they done fell out. Prinky over there acting like she just learned that they done broke up, even though clearly y'all already knew that they wasn't talking. And then Amada learns that it was Safari that told, I'm sorry, it was Ray J that told Safari that she was down there messing with her baby daddy. Moral of the story is they had a conversation. They are in a better place, but I still don't see their relationship advancing or going nowhere. And I wish that Safari would stop wasting people's time like he's really here for commitment when he's not. But Amada, you don't make great decisions when it comes to men either, and you're stupid to me, and you're digmatized, so you're gonna go along with whatever. And can I also just say this about Amada? she is becoming annoying to me the same way Spice is on this show. And a lot of times when we see Amara on screen, it's always her complaining. Every time I hear her, I feel like I hear her whining about something. I feel like it's very rare I hear her listening to somebody else's stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
But she
I'm
don't
getting
care
tired
about
of her.
nobody else. She don't care about nobody else. You saw the way she treated Von Shay. That's why Von Shay over there acting like a fucking crackhead and shit like that. You hurt that girl feelings with your with your fake ass. Let me tell you something. Amar and Safari are not real, in my opinion. I think they might be fucking, but I don't think they're real. I think they're doing all of this for the show.
For
But the
sure.
thing that annoys me the most about it was how they circled the block back around to blaming social media for their problems. And I was just kind of like, so that's what y'all gonna do, huh? Y'all gonna fight fucking blame social media? Good luck.
Yep, that's exactly.
Yeah.
I had the exact same train of thought, Bondi. And whenever they hugged at the end to make up, I was like, it's giving abusive. Like the way that they was arguing and she threw the drink and he was calling her a duck and a bitch this, it was giving abusive relationship. And y'all gonna hug and make up. And I was just like, ew.
To me, his withholding of emotion, like when she was like trying to talk to him, well, you won't even talk to me, and he was like, I'm here, why do you care, or some shit like that. She's like, I'm here because I care, or whatever. And he was like, well, I'm here too, so there you go. Like, what does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was almost like, yeah, bitch, I'll give you this throwaway, I'll have this conversation with you. And then eventually he apologized to her because he like, well, now I realize that I'm getting mad at the same thing that you were upset about. I'm sorry, I didn't understand how you felt about what I was saying on social media. And it's just like, it's giving all storyline.
If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
I feel like anytime you hear, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be here, that'd be it's usually somebody fishing or putting a bait out there. Like, oh, you don't care about me. You don't care about this. You don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
And if I didn't care, I wouldn't be here. Anytime you say that, wrong road. Okay.
Exactly.
If you feel like somebody making you say
Trying to
that,
suck
go
your
the
ass
other
in.
way. Yes, because your ass just got, and that's what we saw.
And she gonna
That's
keep
exactly
getting her
what we
ass
saw.
got.
Cause she want to get God.
Yes, she do. And the antics
I'm
of her
making it hard
acting
for me to
like,
fuck you.
I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. And then it didn't even take long for
For real.
Prinky
No,
to talk to her. She turned back around.
Like the way
Yeah.
she was holding.
Whenever Princess, I'm
gonna
gonna
go.
head out. And
I'm
Princess was
leaving.
like, no,
It was good to see you guys.
you're right. I'm giving him too much power over me. Girl.
Telenovela.
Y'all get the fuck.
Telenovela.
Girl,
At the beginning of every episode, oh my God,
me.
Mia, my life is so terrible. Oh, Dios míos. Like, that's what she be. Yeah, she's a telenovela.
Yeah, for sure. She is. What else happened this episode? Suki had to sit down the meeting with that woman, can't think of her name, had an interview. Super Cindy, thank y'all. She was sitting down with Super Cindy, and Super Cindy brought up, everything she's been working on. I think she had just got back from London working on her new song that she's trying to, I guess, go pop with or whatever. But she keeps being faced with her past and her antics and different things that she's done. We see Suki break down at a later time because she really wants to shed her past, and she can't seem to shake it. But the thing is, to be Suki, you keep doing some of the same shit. So it's like you can't do the same thing and then be telling people you don't want them to talk about it. Like, what the hell do you want from the people? Like, what do you want? So I don't know. I kind of felt like, for me, and I hate to say it, and I'm gonna let people say what they want. I felt like Suki was acting in the end. I felt like she was acting. I don't know if she was really emotional. I mean, when she went behind that door and the producers went in there, I was like, okay, maybe she crying for real. But I don't know. I don't believe Suki, because Suki say one thing and her actions say something else.
I don't think she was acting. But what I did, okay, I don't know why this stuck with me because it wasn't even really that important. But it was funny as hell whenever she said, let me see she said, let me see the whack ass notes you reading off of. And the lady scooped that chair back on the 4 wheels. She slid all the way back. And then she was like, fine, read them. I don't care. Nah, bitch, she was running. You was running the way you slid back in that computer chair.
Right.
Okay, that was funny. But yeah, Suki has to be delusional if she thinks she gonna hop up on somebody's interview and not be asked questions about the past. That's insane to me. It kind of made me think about Black China. Like, people gonna ask questions about Angela now. And low-key, it made me think about even the interviews that we do. We don't be telling people the questions we gonna ask before we do it. Now that one person wanted to know the questions and decided to run, but it's fine. That was a long time ago. So I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me. But the blow up at the end with her sister, I think, was for real, because I remember when we did this fashion segment on her, I think last week or the week before, I had said something like, I don't ever think about Suki, like, ever. And she's literally not a thought in my mind. But I know it has to be like extremely exhausting to be doing shit for clicks. And I know that's what she does. So I feel like that's what that breakdown was for. But is she gonna stop doing shit for clicks? Absolutely not. So I think she got like an internal battle, because it's like, I've never really, where did she come from? You know?
Right.
So I don't know. I don't think she's gonna change, but I do think she had a meltdown at the end. I think that was real.
I think so too. I think that she's been kind of showing cracks around the edges about how Destiny and Suki aren't really the same person. I think that the
her name's
environment,
Destiny.
her real name is Destiny. And she, she says that she was like, Destiny just be at home with her kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like to have her one man and, has this persona and does these shock jockey things for her to go viral. But the thing about it is, I think it's a storyline on some slick shit. Cause Suki, like, once you put out Eat It in that, Eat Ass and all of that and did all that pub for that fucking song, that song was gonna be bigger than the Casamigos. You can't go down to hell licking the bottom of niggas' feet and eating ass and then come back up talking about, I don't know what I was thinking about. Yeah, no, I know, but you can't now. So now you're just gonna have to deal with the the bed that you've laid in. So when Super Cindy was asking her the questions, it doesn't matter if you're tired of answering them. Answer them anyway, because this is what you presented to everybody and you want the interview. You're going to have to explain yourself every fucking time unless you don't want to do interviews no more. Exactly. And then you're going to have to deal with what that does to your career. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to back up all of this shit you do. And you're going to have to keep answering questions about it. That's just what it is. Now, what I don't like is the way the men come at her during interviews. It's almost like we're gonna ask you questions that are extremely like out of pocket, even for you. Like, I think one time they were interviewing her with a guy and they were asking her if they fucked, and it was just kind of like, no, we didn't fuck, we did a song together. Like, what? Like, but the fact that they think they can ask her that because of her persona, I can understand. And we all know, like, hearing the echo. But as a girl, as a woman, you're taught how things can play out when you lead with sexuality in such a way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yep.
People disrespect you anyway. Please don't get me wrong, because you get sexually harassed on the job, whether you are like Suki Hana or not. Like, it is what it is. True. You're gonna get sexually harassed. But I do understand that in one moment it could be playing a part, and in the next moment it could be making you feel extremely uncomfortable for somebody to think they can come at you a certain way. And that's hard to deal with, because when you're on your phone or you're posting, you're still in your safe space doing and talking whatever shit you talking and doing. But once you get out there in the world and people are responding to you because of that, then it gets hard. And I do still have empathy for her as a young woman, because y'all really don't teach these girls to do nothing better in this society. I know y'all think y'all do, but y'all don't.
Yeah, I agree. I think Suki's gonna have to really just embrace who she's shown herself to be until she and answer those questions. Because when I was listening, I was like, Suki, you getting frustrated because you don't have a proper media training and you don't know how to handle these conversations, because there's a way to talk about what you've done and merge into where you are and then where you're going. You don't have those skills just yet. So I understand you kind of getting frustrated, but you're going to have to stay down, keep doing your thing until you really get to a better place to where you can be like, don't ask me these questions, or don't ask me that, or don't ask me this, or whatever the case is. But ultimately, girl, I think the advice Super Cindy should have gave you was like, let me connect you with this media person that's going to help you answer certain types of questions, so that, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of like start getting from that space of answering that stuff. But then also, you can't be out here doing antics that's gonna make people go back and ask you them same damn questions, Suki. Okay, so girl, you need a where is Iyanla? You might need Iyanla and some more people.
Somewhere
Okay,
saying something crazy.
I
That's
knew
where she
I
at.
was waiting on you to say that tonight, Bondi. Because not Bondi, Jamie. When I was watching the show, I was like, "Where is Iyanla? She need Iyanla."
she needs somebody. Yeah,
We
Or
all say she need
Monique.
Iyanla,
she might
but
need
we need a
Monique.
new name. Yeah, we need somebody else because
I love us
when I
for
tell
real.
you, Iyanla online asking us why can't you ask a man to marry you, girl?
Oh no, she did.
Girl, yes, she did. I was like, oh no, you're not. Oh
Nah,
no, you're not.
not on Beyonce internet. We not gonna
Not
influence
on
the young
my
girls like
watch.
that.
No, that's right, girl.
Mm.
What kind of evolving you over there doing? Talking about some damn girl. What? No, ma'am, Eon. Anything else on Love and Hip Hop Miami?
Do better. Y'all boring me a little bit.
Girl, this episode was so flat, child. I was like, what's going on?